Picture this. You wake up. Your bed is bolted to a white wall. The air feels dry and faintly metallic. You pull on your jumpsuit, step into a narrow corridor, and slide open a hatch into the greenhouse. There's no birdsong, no smell of grass, no clouds drifting in a blue sky. In front of you stretches the red horizon of Mars, dry, dusty, and silent. The kind of silence that almost hurts your ears. A pale, distant sun slowly rises, casting long orange shadows across the barren ground. This is home now, 225 million kilometers away from Earth. But what would daily life here really be like? How would we eat, work, and survive on this alien world? And more importantly, why would anyone choose to come here in the first place? You might wonder, why Mars? Why not stay on Earth? After all, this is our home. The truth is, Earth isn't as safe as it seems. Climate change, resource depletion, natural disasters, even rare but devastating events like asteroid impacts or supervolcano eruptions. They could all threaten humanity's future. Visionaries like Elon Musk and scientists like Robert Zubrin see Mars as a lifeboat, a backup planet. Compared to Venus, a hellish world with acid rain, or the gas giants, Mars is surprisingly friendly. Not comfortable, but possible. A Martian day lasts 24 hours and 37 minutes. Close enough to Earth's rhythm that our bodies could adapt. It has seasons. It has polar ice caps. And most importantly, it has water locked away as ice beneath the surface. Yes, it's a frozen desert with a toxic atmosphere. But as far as we know, it's the best shot we have at building a second home for humanity. But before we talk about living on Mars, we have to get there. And that's already a huge challenge. A trip to Mars takes anywhere from 6 to 9 months. That's half a year in a spacecraft no bigger than a small apartment. No fresh air. No takeout. No stepping outside. Meals are freeze-dried packs. Entertainment is limited to whatever you brought. Books, movies, music, and the same handful of crewmates you see every single day. And then there's zero gravity. Without daily exercise, your muscles shrink and your bones weaken. Your body literally starts to break down. Invisible cosmic radiation is another constant threat. Out here, there's no atmosphere or magnetic field to protect you, only the thin walls of the ship. Touchdown. You've made it to Mars. But stepping onto the planet doesn't mean you've made it. There's no breathable air here. 96% carbon dioxide. Every trip outside means suiting up in a pressurized spacesuit, running safety checks, and making sure you have a backup plan. Temperatures can plummet to minus 80 degrees Celsius at night. And with only a thin atmosphere, radiation from the sun constantly bombards the surface. Homes here aren't houses. They're sealed habitats, sometimes buried underground or shielded beneath giant domes to block the radiation. A typical day starts with system checks, air quality, power levels, water reserves. Work might involve tending crops in the greenhouse, repairing equipment, running scientific experiments, or venturing outside for exploration. and walking here feels strange. Mars has just 1/3 of Earth's gravity. Every step is a gentle bounce. You could jump 2 meters high without even trying. Heavy objects feel light, but your movements are slow and floaty. Forget grocery stores, coffee shops, or fast food. On Mars, every calorie is precious. Most of your meals would come from what's grown in hydroponic greenhouses: potatoes, lettuce, beans, and yes, probably algae. Protein might come from lab-grown meat or insects. Water is mined from underground ice, then purifying. But it's so rare that nothing is wasted. Every drop you drink will be recycled again and again. Even your sweat and urine are turned back into clean water. Not glamorous. But on Mars, survival isn't about taste. It's about efficiency. Life on Mars can't just be work and survival. People need to relax, or the isolation will break them. Leisure time might be spent in communal areas, sharing meals, playing games adapted to low gravity, or celebrating Earth holidays in new Martian ways. Virtual reality could become essential. Put on a headset and suddenly you're walking along a beach in Hawaii, hiking in the Alps, or watching a live concert streamed from Earth. Over time, a unique Martian culture would emerge. New traditions, new music, even new recipes, born from the limited ingredients available here. Mars may look calm, but it's a world full of threats. Dust storms can blanket the entire planet for weeks, blocking out sunlight and choking solar panels. Radiation exposure here is up to 250 times higher than on Earth, a slow, invisible danger. Technical failures are potentially deadly. A leak in your habitat could depressurize the air in minutes. Contaminated water could take out an entire crew. And help? It's months away. On Mars, every colonist must be trained to handle emergencies alone. Here, mistakes aren't just inconvenient, they're fatal. Despite the risks, humanity is pushing forward. SpaceX's Starship is being built to carry dozens of people to Mars. NASA's Artemis missions are laying the groundwork for long-term deep space travel. China is quietly developing its own Mars program. In a few decades, we could see full Martian cities, complete with schools, hospitals, and shops. The first children born on Mars may grow up never having set foot on Earth. For them, the red horizon won't be strange. It will be home. So, what about you? Would you trade Earth's oceans, forests, and blue skies for the dust and silence of Mars? Would you give up sunsets over the sea for a pale sun in an alien sky? Maybe the greatest chapter in human history will begin here, on this lonely red world. And maybe your name could be part of it.